Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again. And for this video that's dedicated to my birthday month for 2024, I would like to talk about this movie, Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, or just plain old, Mad Max 2. Or if you're in the States, The Road Warrior. Anyway, each of the three titles come with a good. Now, before I can talk about the movie itself, I gotta say that number one, it's on one of those two layer DVDs, so it's a pain in the ass, which I hate. Second of all, I hate the fact that it's one of those type of movies that is how do I put this I do have on Netflix where the volume is kind of screwed up, which the talking bits are really low, all of this stuff, but the music and the sound effects and the explosions are very high, great volume and stuff. So to watch it in a movie like that is like a pain in the ass, especially when you got people sleeping in the next room over. So, but other than that, it's a fine movie. Regardless of that. Also, I should point out that this is a movie with Beyond the Thunderdome on it too, Mad Max 3. And for some reason, they felt it necessary to put this on like a Father's Day gift, like a Father's Day compilation gift type thing, which I don't mind, but I'm not actually talking about this movie for Father's Day. I'm actually doing it for myself because I love the movie so much. And I gotta give people credit for wearing black leather again, like in the first movie. Because this is in the 80s, in like the desert area of Australia. So it's pretty damn hot in there. I'm already sweating into like 2 or 3 minutes into the video, so yeah, that just shows how much staying power the blood look has in this type of hot, arid desert environment. I guess I'm not Australian, obviously, so I can't say anything about that, but I do like the continuity from this movie because, like 2 years afterwards, after the first one, 2 years after the first Mad Max, they do a good job with continuity because even in a psychotic break from reality, Max Rokitansky has a handicap in the form of when he was shot in the first movie, and he has a leg brace, much in the line of, say, Forrest Gump. So this could very well be Forrest Gump, but grown up in a different timeline. Now, we're actually giving a little bit of backstory to follow the nation of Australia, in that they show like war, did some bomb droppings, among other things, other conflicts, much more escalation. And then they show clips from the first movie in which they have Max's wife and his kid being murdered by a biker gang led by Toe Cutter. Now, this is kind of weird that they would put these two things together But as a psychology person, I would dare say that the trauma of seeing your partner and then your romantically involved partner and your son, I think it was son, being killed by a person, or I usually killed, but more like severely disfigured, would equate to death and being subject to the trauma of war. Being that Max was a police officer at the time, so there's that little mental image of that these things were just so traumatic to him that they were equivalent to war. War. I'm not belittling war trauma and all that, because I know it's much more severe than say oh, these people were just murdered, so therefore war. And I know that when you deal with war trauma and war PTSD, it's a lot more involved with that. There's a lot more more traumatic feelings, images, and pain to go along with it. Like, for example, there's war rape, there's war crimes, there's war there's the act of killing people and stuff. So it's, women, children, disabled people, etc., etc. So there's a lot more involved with wartime crimes and violence and stuff. But this guy loved his family and partner so much that he was actually traumatized, that equivalent, such in the word, with that disfigurement with war. So that's why the world in the Road Warrior looks like it does. That everything good is pretty much destroyed. Every semblance of reality is destroyed. That's why all of its, most of the ties to humanity were destroyed, along with in the first movie. And that's why it's that both this one and Beyond Thunderdome have more of a somewhat realistic appearance to it, whereas in Fury Road and Beyond that, they take more of a fantastical element to it, like like the cars, the vehicles, the personas are more more audacious, more crazy, more insane than what you were seeing. That in part because of the budget reasons, but that's beside the point. Anyway, this is what I would consider like the second of the Mel Gibson Mad Max movies, and kind of shows them the quality of it, being that computers weren't used for big productions like this, etc., etc. It's more realistic in both the landscape and the vehicles, and the armor being more coupled together from like buses, trucks, realistic vehicles, instead of being like more double vehicles and like combination of this things. There's that too. Now, along with leg brace, he also drives his trademark car, the Pursuit Special, which gets trashed by the end of the movie. So then he said to get revenge on the main bad guy, which I will talk about in a minute, because he's a very special type of person. And and he donned the new truck annual identity as the Road Warrior. Yep. The most famous part of the movie takes place at the end of the movie, and with Max Rokitansky doing the big fuel truck ride and becoming the Road Warrior, like a title for himself. And you know what? Mel Gibson is awesome in this movie because number one, he talks more in this one. And number two, he is still as hardcore as ever before, but he has got more of he smiles in this movie. You know, whenever he plays a little music box they find in the destruction, he has a semblance of humanity in it because he smiles, but it's more of an uneasy smile, like almost like he forgot how to be happy again. You know, he forgot how to be happy to be a same person. And he does this whenever he's around this music box or when he's around people. You know, and he tried to help him out by doing like you drag me into it type of thing. So anyway, before the Fury Road and before Furiosa, they had this, the part where they have the weird guys on top of the front of the vehicles. I don't know if they're giving blood or whatnot, but they had that in this movie. So it was actually this movie that started the bizarre trend of having the very weird and very bizarre almost crucifixion in front of the vehicles, which is really awesome if you ask me. And a very good way to get bugs in your teeth. You know, protein and all that shit. Slimy but satisfying. Now, before we had Scabbard Scrocus, before we had Immortan Joe, before we even had Rictus Rectus, which is a very cool name, I will admit that. We got the character, the Humongous. Good God, this guy is hilarious. Okay, he's supposed to be like this big, badass guy with like a face of with like a deformed face and wear a hockey mask. Much in the line as Jason Voorhees. I don't know which movie came first, Friday the 13th or Mad Max 2, but it was just so funny. It was just so good. This movie really takes the new degree of absurdity. And yeah, I know that him and the other bikers in the gang are supposed to be intimidating and all this stuff. But come on. This month it happened to be Gay Pride Month. And boy, when I think of all the characters, I think of all the bad guys in this movie, I cannot but think that they are very prideful in their openness and coming out, because the two guys in the beginning of the movie are the two bad guys that chase Max are very easily the most openly gay people I get to in cinema of this time period. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, but I'm just saying that they're very noticeably openly gay. Because I can definitely see I can definitely see them being like that, because the main guy is like I guess he's supposed to be the second in command, the Humongous, and he got the guy behind him, like this beautiful feminine guy, and like they're dressed in like leather, and I don't think the guy actually speaks anything, but like supposed to be like his lover and all that, and they show him in like a real tight leather outfit on, and the second in command guy has like feathers around his neck too, so it's kind of weird, and he got like Native American marks on his face. Really, real funny to me at least, because it's so obvious, there's always the biker cop subculture in which people think that section hot and all that, but then when you incorporate leather straps and other things that look like S&M stuff, it's just really funny to me. And I don't know what they were trying to send a message, but those people are the bad guys in this movie. So I don't know if they were trying to do that. But the whole concept of S&M being a badass type thing was actually ruined for me by this game. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, because they have a cutscene in which one of the bad guys in the game, Kalina, she whips Carl Johnson with whips and chains and all kind of other stuff too, and it's just really, really funny to me. I bust a gut every time this cutscene happens, and it's like, oh no, baby, what's that? And then she whips him over and over and over again. He says, can we go around that, please? So that's where this comes from. Every time this guy comes on, I can't take him seriously. He's so big and muscular with such a lovely little codpiece and a lovely little amount of stuff on him. I can't take this guy seriously, but all the bulging muscles and everything else. It's just so funny. Granted, I'm sure that if you seen them the fight between him and the guy Victus, I'm sure this guy would probably win. Because he's not muscular and that big, but he's just so damn funny. To me at least. And in any case, that won't be the only game reference I make in this movie, in this video, by the way. So be prepared for a lot of stuff. Anyway, I will say this about him. Is that he does appear to be a military leader, or at least a motivational speaker for the whole mankind, because he actually makes a good speech to Max and the others in this little refinery compound, in which he said the words, walk away, just walk away and we'll let you live, just walk away. Now this is so funny because in one of the best episodes, and one of my favorite episodes of the show, Reboot, they actually make a very, very good homage to this whole movie, particularly the truck scene where they had this guy, a Zero Bino, dressed like a humongous with the hockey mask on. It's so funny that he does that, and he like walk away, and then he goes, gotta go, and then gets it over. And I would like, where's that from? Is that Jason Voorhees? He never said that in the movie. Then I realized what it's from. It's from The Road Warrior. That is a real treasure the episode is called Bad Bob, like Mad Max, and it's so good. So good. I'm gonna have chills whenever I read that episode. So good. So anyway, there's also a very interesting thing here because Max gets an adorable puppy dog too, which I swear to God is the border collie from the Snowdrop movie. So anyway, you see the Bug Gang chasing down Max with the motorcycle, the cars, and there's also the part where they have the he finds a truck there on the side of a road train cab, which, if you don't know, it in Australia they don't have just one tractor trailer cab in that car and trailers. They have one cab with several trailers. I don't know if that's very I don't know what's regulated, but it's something like 22 trailers pulled by one cab after like a mile or something like that, or a kilometer I should say, because they use the metric system, where us stupid Americans use the imperial units. So anyway, he gets a dog, and along the way he also meets the gyro captain, which is very awesome, and they do a great job with referencing that in the reboot episode when Fung is the one with the gyrocopter. Imagine this: in the entire wasteland, you only get one vehicle that's an airplane type vehicle. Only up until few road that would get the more complicated gyrocopters. So Max decided to take this guy prisoner because he doesn't know that this guy is going to be a good guy at it. In the wastelands, like, everyone's basically for himself, except for little bands and little community that form around a given source of gasoline, as they call it. So he has to and you find this guy, the gyrocopter is okay, and thank you for funny, because I thought that when the show Mac eating from my dog can, the Dinky Deep dog brand, I thought that it was just a reference to this game. I thought that they started the whole thing with this game, Dinky Deep. Now it's funny that the dog and it resembles the dog that he adopts. Kind of a weird psychological thing, but I guess that kind of dog is popular over there in Australia. By the way, let me know if Dinky D is actually a real dog food brand in Australia. I'm curious to know. Apparently he likes it because he doesn't like to share with the dog or the man with him, the gyro captain. Now it's funny that I should say that because the captain looks a lot like the guy that gets to play Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in the movie League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I actually like that movie a lot. So they show them, and then they show them bringing together with this group. This group of like outside rebels, and they have like a small refinery, and they use flamethrowers and Molotov cocktails to try to defend the area. Now, this seems like a waste of gasoline, like resources and stuff. So, to shoot like giant beams of flamethrower fluid at enemies and invaders. That just seems like a colossal waste to me. But that's just hidden there. But what I do like about these people is they use a school bus, to actually block the way of the entrance to the compound, which is a nice touch. You know, because they use objects in like unconventional means, like, coupled together, like my outfit here, and they use like what they can get, which is something that you would expect in a natural disaster or like a worldwide apocalypse like this. It's implied in the movies that the event happened and affected the entire world, but we just see Australia. So yeah, they show that. He also picks up like a feral kid that's dressed like a fox boy, complete with the tail and everything. And everything he talks is like in grunts, like and yippee, yeah. That type of thing. So the music box to the kid to make him happy and stuff. Once again, I'll leave him alone. So this kid actually does a boomerang, and he's pretty good with it too. He actually kills the lover guy, the blonde, the second in command lover. Now, it should say that this movie does have a nudity in it, and that is when they show the bad gang attempting to rape a woman. Although I don't really think you see anything there. You see naked breasts on women. Now, I would think that because it's a subject matter of rape, being horrible and stuff, I think that's why they gave it the rating that they did. I think it's rated R or I think it's rated R. So, but you don't actually see anything. You don't actually do anything to the woman because she's the guy gets to get away by Max and the others. So I guess that's good. So anyway, they show during the whole big Does Work Away speech, the kid actually killed the guy with the boomerang because, well, and he chops off a few fingers there too. So so how do you get more stereotypical than boomerang for Australia? You can't. But one thing I do notice about this movie is the large amount of white people in there. No Asians, no blacks, no nothing, just white people. This could go to racism, or it could just be the fact that Australia used to be founded on a prison colony by the British, and most of the indigenous population was destroyed by disease, killing, and whatever by the genocide by the British. So anyway, you see, them trying to defend everything from the bin of bad guys, and then the jail captain decided to try to fall in love with one of the people there. Now, I don't know about you, but I did the woman that he tried to go with is more of a, how should I put this? She looks more like an underage teenager, a higher teenager, around 17 or 18. But the jail captain is obviously older than that. So, they want to smuggle a lot of fuel out of the area, away from the bins and stuff. So Max says, I got out. And I have a vehicle to pull that, but you're going to let me go and you're going to let my car go. Because they captured the car. Now, they said, okay, we'll do it. And the guy that leads this band, which reminded me of that guy from Alien, gets captured by, they get turned into the first alien xenomorph. He ends up saying, we'll do it. Just give me the car. Just give me the truck. So Max goes out and gets the truck from earlier in the movie that we thought was junk and all that. And then he brings it back. The very harrowing chase sequence on Lord Humongous, which I'm not exactly sure how he got the name, but yeah, I would say that he's very sexually active for people, women like that, I guess. So anyway, he was very popular in college, let's put it that way. So they ran away from him. And now, before the actual chase happens, and Mac gets the truck, and you see him running the truck down the road. I could swear to God that this was referenced in the game Vigilante 8, the convoy, because in the game, you see him very off in the sunset with his wife Houston 3, and later on with Sheila, another name from Australia. But anyway, the angle in the truck that he used looks almost exactly like what they do in Mad Max 2. So that leads me to believe that people that made that game were referencing this movie, this scene in particular. Just something that I noticed from my keen eye. It could be false, it could be grasping at straws here, but that's what it reminded me of heavily. So anyway, Max bring back the truck, just barely beating out the humongous gang and stuff. And they bring back the vehicles. And it's funny that they do that, because then it's like, okay, we gotta ship out soon. And then you see all the humongous gang over there, set up on the hill around the refinery, waiting to attack them when they come out. Now, Max ends up going away. He pulls a Han Solo where he's like, see ya, bye, see ya, I'm going away. And then over the gang, everything ready to leave from the sun's house. Now, the bad guys want the fuel. They want to get the gasoline. They want it badly. So they plan on going out after the truck when it goes out. So so then they end up going there, and during the course of his absence, Max is cornered by the gang members, and the puppy is killed, and then his car is trashed. Now, after seeing the movie John Wick, you don't mess with a man's dog. That's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to mess with a guy's dog, especially when someone's so vengeful and psychotic and such a ruthless killer as Mad Max. I mean, it's in the name of Christ, like it's made mad, and his name is Max. So then actually, so I'm gonna take this guy down, both Humongous and the second command. So then he runs back to the refinery. Right as they're about to leave, he says, I'll drive your truck, even though my face is fucked up and everything. I'll take your truck. So then the little pale boy stows away on Max's truck, the big rig, the war rig, a prototype war rig, if you will, and in the doorway, while the other guys escape with their ragtag vehicle group. Much like in the movie Twister, with Steve Wagon, the school bus, and the other vehicles with enough supplies and food and water to make it the rest of the trip to wherever they're going. And Max's only condition was to have enough food and supplies for one person and the dog. So that was all this trip amongst the gang. So now they have the guy Max rammed the truck into amongst the gang forces with the truck with a roll bar, with a big catcher in the front, big grill line in the front. Humongous uses his big gun, big pistol, much in the same way as the Joker used it in Batman, with that comically huge gun that can take down that plane in one hit. Yeah, Humongous used that on the truck once, and then tried to use it again. No available time. Yeah, I guess he must be compensating for something because that gun's pretty big, and he's pretty big too. In any case, it's showing him using getting the ramming the vehicles off the road, and then it showed the driver captain using Molotov cocktail, the firebomb from above. It's just glorious. So while they're doing that, while they're making the section, the other cars go away, leaving the refinery empty and abandoned. So then Humongous sends the troops in to get the oil refinery. Now we never actually told where Humongous's group, where the HQ is, but still. So then they end up going there, but it's really trapped by the people that left, and it explodes. It detonates in a glorious fireball. Will make Michael Bay cry. So then it show Max and the little boy and the gyro captain fighting off the Lord Humongous guy and goons, and they fight, and they try to make away with the fuel truck. Now, it's funny because they try everything in their power to royal people, with giant harpoons, with giant shotgun shells, with giant other stuff. But eventually, they do take it over, and then Max built some shotgun shells onto the front of the car. And the windshield gets destroyed too. The second one in the bunch for Max. So he sends out the foul kid to get the bullets and put him in more danger than regularly. You'd think that Mac would do it himself, but he sends the little boy to get it for him. And thank God the shell stayed on the hood of the truck. So then Humongous sends the cop guy to get him off the roof of the truck. A guy dressed in a helmet and everything, the Terminator 2 guy. So they show him they show that he defeated the gun woman that's on top of the truck, defending it, and they show that the cop guy get shot by Max after he recovered the shells. So then they show all the types of secrets that actually pretty beautiful, and it's no wonder why they refer to that in the reboot show. All the cars are great. The cars are customized, not to the degree of Fury Road and pure stuff. So they show this, and then they show the fellow kid going, yeah. So then they show they have a part where they have before the end sequence to show the second in command biker guy. He ran in the same truck as Humongous. And the biker guy is hanging on the front of the car, on the front of the truck. And then he rams him right into Humongous's vehicle. Much in the same way that he did in the first movie. So both of them are killed, but in the process, the tanker truck gets flipped over, and that's in the process. The Road Warrior monster is given to Max by the history guy, or by the gyrocopter guy who survived his big crash part. And we see that the tanker truck was actually filled with Anakin Skywalker's kryptonite. It was filled with sand the whole time because it was rough and coarse. It was coarse and rough. It got everywhere. Now, I make the joke all the time, but think about it. If Anakin Skywalker, if Darth Vader got some of that sand in its respiratory systems, he'd be toast. So anyway, the whole thing about the Road Warrior was to be a distraction for the other guys to escape, and the fuel was actually put in the buses and the vehicles of the convoy, so they escaped, and Max would be the diversion times 2 because he destroyed some of the some of the well, enemy forces getting out, and that that led the other guy to escape, and also he led them on a big wild goose chase ride where he defended everything, and with the help of the gyrocopter guy, and 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 it led Lord Humongous's group far away while the other guys escaped scot-free, and the gyrocopter guy was able to procreate with that girl. Kind of weird and creepy, but still. Anyway, I love this movie. I give it back a full happy-faced endorsement because it was awesome. The action was great. It was definitely a step up from the first movie, especially with the whole environment and the whole post-apocalyptic era stuff. And it was good because it was a pure desert, whereas in the first movie, there was society, there was green spots everywhere. And it was all very magical. And like the way they have both this being a desert area and the other place being more of a green area to show the differences in Australian terrain. And this movie was really great for whatever budget they had. The acting was good, and I thank you for watching my video on Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. Even though he did crash the truck, it was so really appreciated. And thank you for watching this video that was dedicated to my birthday month for 2024. I can't wait to see that reboot episode again. But yeah, this movie was spectacular. The music was good. The acting was pretty good too. The effects were great. And the cars are good too. And Lord Humongous was hilarious as a bad guy. Anyway, if you guys like what you see here and you want to see more, you want to like my video, comment, share my video, or you can subscribe to my channel. Also, you can contact me for future stuff, future influence on my stuff. My phone number is 631-707-3707 if you want to contact me by calling me or texting me. And my Twitter or X, if you prefer, is at PNelsonPro. Also, if you want, give me my email account at video at JJMelson at JJ's viewing channel at gmail.com. So, I salute all the people that were involved in making this movie. I love the fans. I love the fact that this movie is so weird, so post-apocalyptic, and the fact that it this really happening with people making hodgepodge vehicles, making weird communities, making weird tribes about areas, and making stuff that normally wouldn't be used for, certain ways you would, making like a different, like, combination of things, different uses, using things, like, in different random ways. Like, for example, this game, this cover will be used for different purposes of them, like, and to use to cover game and stuff. Well, like, they would use different fabrics, different, whatever else, just to survive. And this movie is great. I highly recommend it. It's legendary. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. Aloha. I'll see you in the next video.